if it happens, Bud Crawford, oh, absolutely. We'll be there, Stephen A. We'll see Bud Crawford and Canelo. And I want to see that fight. But I would rather see him fight Benavidez. I agree with you.
Landing punches, like just the whole stat. Crawford is leading. And so I do think that it's a tough fight, but I would lean more towards Crawford simply of this, skill set.
That power ain't gonna be able to sustain throughout the fight. Watch.
Canelo Alvarez about the dangers of facing Terence Crawford. Live on air, he warned that despite fighting at 147 pounds, Crawford has consistently sparred with bigger men and handled them well. Sharp stressed that Crawford is also moving up in weight, making him even more dangerous. His message to Canelo was clear: underestimate Crawford, and you could be making a serious mistake.
Great fighters, they're not going to give me my due because I'm going to have 3 or 4 losses. And that's what's happening. Guys won't fight anybody that the fans want to see, or a fighter that's deserving. You're absolutely right. David Benavidez deserved to fight Canelo, but Canelo doesn't want to fight him because he knows there's a greater chance of him losing versus Benavidez versus Bigger Charlo. And so that's what. Now, am I going to go see if it happens, Bud Crawford? Oh, absolutely. We'll be there, Stephen A. We'll see Bud Crawford and Canelo. And I want to see that fight. But I would rather see him fight Benavidez. I agree with you.
Daniel Jacobs carefully considers the technical aspects of both fighters before giving his opinion. He notes that Canelo Alvarez is powerful and experienced, but Terence Crawford brings an advanced set of tools into the ring that makes him an unpredictable and dangerous opponent. Jacobs highlights that Crawford's adaptability allows him to switch styles mid-fight, confusing opponents and neutralizing their strengths. This ability, combined with his sharp reflexes and ring IQ, could cause major problems for Canelo. Jacobs stresses that while Canelo has proven his toughness against heavy hitters like Gennady Golovkin, enduring Crawford's speed, precision, and tactical intelligence will be an entirely different type of challenge. For these reasons, Jacobs places his confidence in Crawford, believing his superior skill set gives him the edge.
For instance, when he fought the guy that he lost to just recently, Bivol, yeah. Shout out to Bivol. He wasn't really able to find that niche there, but in Spurs you can see him adapting, right? And so the biggest difference between Bivol and Crawford is the size difference in the power. Even though Bivol was an ultimate boxer, he still was able to keep him off him with the sheer power and strength. But with Crawford, I think that it'll be challenging for Canelo to get around the skill set, but it wouldn't be challenging for him to be able to endure the pain. And so that's what Canelo, because the mindset too is, if you can't hurt me, no matter what you do, I'm going to keep coming forward. Yeah. So if Canelo could adapt that mindset, take the shots, because he's going to be throwing, and if you look at the stats too, in terms of punch output, in terms of landing punches, like just the whole stat, Crawford is leading. And so I do think that it's a tough fight, but I would lean more towards Crawford simply of his, skill set.
Is this the biggest fight for his legacy? If obviously he wins, I think
Crawford.
Yes,
yeah.
I think it would be the biggest win.
Sure.
But given the fact that a lot of people, I think, expect Canelo to win because of the weight, where do you rank this in comparison to that huge fight with Errol Spence?
So if Canelo wins, it would be one of his most top tier wins, but it would also be expected. So I don't know if it would take the umph off of it, rather the other way around, because of the size difference and what all Canelo has been accomplishing for the last however many years,
Oladipo explains that Crawford has a special quality that separates him from most fighters: the ability to inflict damage in ways that are not purely dependent on brute force. He believes Crawford's timing and accuracy allow him to land shots that opponents never see coming, making them more damaging than they appear on the surface. According to Oladipo, this quality is precisely why he favors Crawford in a matchup against Canelo. He argues that Alvarez, though durable, can be outmaneuvered by fighters who maintain discipline and avoid being drawn into slugfests. Crawford excels in this area, consistently staying patient until opportunities present themselves. For Oladipo, this unique combination of intelligence and punching effectiveness is why he has always leaned toward Crawford as the likely winner.
He needs to put that pressure on himself. He's done what no one's ever done before. 2-time undisputed world champion. So why not just enjoy it? But obviously you want to go for that next challenge. Now for him, he wants to go for that Canelo. I would advise him not to go for that. Yeah. But if he's the man and he knows how good he is himself. So I can't really say to him that do this or do that. So really,
he believes in his skills. He feels
he believes in his skill. We can't answer for him. Yeah. We let him go and do it. You know what I'm saying? And we all might be wrong. Yeah. He might be even stronger than Canelo. He might pack the weight on well. That he might do really well in there. So look.
You fought them both. Like, what are the differences between them? Obviously, it's weight.
Canelo's strong and he's easily hit. Very easily hit. Very easily. Yeah. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't even hit clean. Yeah. So really, that's the difference. And they both hit hard. Yeah. Because and you can see the strength. You know, when I was fighting against Crawford, I didn't think Crawford was that strong, but when he kind of moved me around a little bit, he is very strong as well. So look, yeah, but why does he need to give that much weight? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go up and fight Canelo? Prove anything?
Canelo would say payday, but Crawford wants to be 3-time undisputed, and if he does that, oh my goodness!
Wow, I mean that'll be unreal. But look. If he believes in himself, yes, go for it. Yeah. But don't do it if he's got second thoughts. If he's got second thoughts, don't do it. If he has to be 100% confident, and listen, I'll even go and help him for that if I have to. Oh, yeah? You know what I mean? Because look, I love Crawford. I think he's a lovely guy. Because I got to know him when I trained with him. Away from the boxing ring, away from boxing, and the guy's he's a diamond. You know what I mean? So if I can help him in any way, I'd love to do that. But look, but if I was him, just enjoy what you've got now, and don't take no risks.
I think you just got to watch the Bivol blueprint, the in and out. I mean, a lot of fighters getting stick now for being runners, Tom and Jerry and whatnot. But stick to what you're good at.
Boozy Ennis praises Crawford's efficiency inside the ring, pointing out that every punch he throws has a clear purpose. Unlike many fighters who sometimes waste energy on unnecessary shots, Crawford carefully calculates when and how to strike. Ennis emphasizes that this discipline reflects Crawford's high boxing IQ, allowing him to maximize both accuracy and impact. By conserving energy and choosing the right moments, Crawford prevents opponents from finding openings to counter. This habit also makes him extremely dangerous over the course of long fights, as he maintains stamina while gradually breaking down his rivals. Ennis believes this level of control and precision will be essential in a fight with Canelo, where every small advantage matters against such a seasoned opponent.
So people don't understand. He's young to box and he's smart.
Yes.
He don't waste no punches, man. He don't waste that energy. And he's really smart, man, when it comes to that boxing game. But it was me and I'm training him. Yeah. I would have him frustrating Canelo. What I would do with him, I would hit him with some good shots, combination shots, because Canelo got to be set to throw punches.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I mean? If what you call Crawford boxing move, he don't like nobody to box him, and that's what I think Crawford was going to do. And